Brandon had it all. He had beautiful children and a successful business. Then in his 30s, things just fell apart. Brandon can't make sense of why he's struggling right now. I think he's resorting to thinking that people are out to get him to try to understand what's happening. Brandon is feeling very paranoid.
Rozanna and Stephanie say for the last several weeks, they've been watching their son and brother seemingly slip away from reality. And the question is, why? Brandon spoke passionately after I asked him some questions. There was a test in there. I was very interested to see whether or not you had any empathy or compassion for your mother and her situation and circumstance. And you showed absolutely none. Zero, nada, yet. Absolutely none. I talked about the fact that she was on fixed income, that she was very concerned about her dogs, that she was going to be making a move. And, I asked you how you felt about that. You talked about yourself and your own situation. And I said, okay, however, she is thus and so. You responded by talking about yourself and your own situation, which tells me that you're very egocentric at this point, and it's real hard to give away what you don't have. I don't think you're an uncaring person. I think if you were walking down the street and somebody was picking on either one of these two ladies, and you came along, I think they'd have a fight on their hands, because I think you'd jump in there and protect your mother or your sister,
of course,
to the death. Yet you're not empathetic at all with the fact that you have taken advantage or put your mother in a bad situation, or
I've been the cause of her to be in this situation.
See, that's interesting. Your question is about you.
Okay.
Your question again is about you. So your question is not, gosh, I wonder how my mother feels. I'm sorry that she's feeling insecure, or that she's facing a difficult challenge right now, or that she feels as though she's in a tough spot. You still don't look at this from anybody's point of view but your own. Let me tell you what I think's going on here. I think you're hanging on for dear life reality-wise, and I think you're putting on as good a social mask to all of this as you possibly can, which is not being phony. I think it's just you're doing the best you can
All right.
with where you are. But I think if we unscrewed the top of your head and looked inside, it'd scare the hell out of us.
Oh, you bet. I know it would.
I think there's a lot of confusion in there, and I think I know why. And I think I know what needs to be done about it. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.